Hole 14A, 170, straight up the hill. You have a tee pad that's maybe 6 feet long. Tons of rollaway potential. Throw something straight at it or through the gap on the right. You gotta try to match landing. I don't think it rolled away. It didn't roll away. It should be 20 feet.
Here's our star frame, baby.
It's 170 feet. Straight through this super tight spider gap. You have this Mando on the left. There are people that do forehands out to the right and come back. It's just tight and you can hit an early tree. I'm just gonna try to throw that zone from last hole just straight at it since that was a decent shot. Get through. I think I got a phenomenal roll and I think I'm right under the basket. We'll see. Just not a huge fan of this hole because it just feels like the gap is so tight, right? I'm like 25 feet from it and that's the gap you got to hit to get to the basket. And if you miss the gap, you hit one of these trees and it's just kind of like luck if you end up in a good spot or bad spot. And then you have this rollaway potential down this hill, and on the other side of that is OB. And if you roll down all the way down there where Artura is, you might have a blind shot up to the basket. Like my shot, it ended up hitting one of these top branches, but I got to roll forward and now looks like I'm 10 feet. It just seems like a ton of luck can come into this hole. I'm not a huge fan of it. Hole 15, we're playing the closer location. It's in 322. The other location is 375 back into the right. It's up on a pyramid, a little bit of uphill shot, and it's open, and then it's on a pyramid. The key for this shot is throwing something relatively straight. The wind does play into factor. You can't really feel off the tee because these trees protect you, but you've got to consider it. Once you get out to the opening, it affects it a lot. I'm going to try to throw something straight at it with a little flex and finish, hopefully at the bottom of the basket. Just a little right. I think the wind turned it over a little bit. I maybe put on a little too much Andy. Hole 16, you might be able to see the close basket right in front of us. Close basket, not basket. It's 210 feet. 210 feet to the close one. We're playing the D position. It's 409 feet. Play something straight in the middle. Throw something up over the trees. Common play is a thumber or a tomahawk, or you can do the hyzer out to the right. I'm gonna do the hyzer out to the right. Driving in a great spot, tombstone. Got past all those trees, so I have an open look at the basket. It's probably about 160 feet up on the left. Gonna try zone, backhand, up to the right, and then finish left. So that's what I'm talking about with that hillside. That would have probably, there's like 5 feet more right that's parked, but since I hit the tree and it rolled down, it all rolled all the way out of bounds, so now I'm out of bounds down there. Instead of looking for a tap in birdie, probably gonna look for make a bogey. Really awkward stance too with this massive hillside.
There's some people coming up.
I should have probably done the berg though. Just gonna sit flatter, more likely. Yeah, I probably should have played that higher percentage. I didn't think about the rollaway. Again, you just have to think so much out here because of the wind, because of the trees, because of the elevation change. Because of the out of bounds. It's just a course that you have to think a lot about so you don't make stupid mistakes like that. That is the branch I hit, fell down and rolled away. That would have been parked, might have been chasing metal. I didn't even think about that though when I threw. Hole 17, second to last hole. 171, it's up there on the left. A lot of trees in the route if you go straight at it. You can go straight at it. Forehand, backhand, or you can take a backhand hyzer route, a little more right. I'm gonna try the backhand hyzer route. Unfortunately, I just lost my zone, which I would normally use, so I'm gonna try the pyro.
Get through. Almost. Did it roll?
That's the day. If that's a zone, that's gonna be perfect because it's not quite as stable. It would have been right around those trees nicely. So I hit the tree, landed up basket high, and then it rolled all the way back down to the goalie. I think a lot of people know about the rollaways of Dela, but Pinto can be just as bad. This landed up about basket high, and now I'm looking about 80 feet up the hill through trees to get back to the basket. Last hole, thank God. This has been painful to finish this recording. Par 3, 340 feet, super dogleg right. If you go straight off the tee, you're out of bounds. You need to throw something super understable if you're throwing backhand. Ideal play is forehand. Go and walk to the edge of the fairway before you throw, so you can see what I'm talking about. You'll see the pillars on the left-hand side that are OB, but the OB is so prevalent and it comes in so early. All those trees in the background out of bounds. That was gonna be perfect. That's literally the only tree to miss. That would have been probably circle 2. A little soft, but perfect line. So this is the window you need to hit, and it's a massive window. The only thing you need to do is avoid that one tree, which I hit. Basket's back behind all those trees. Not fun to work with. And it's probably about 30 feet. I think I'm blocked out by another tree though, so we'll see. Only about 30 feet, but pretty much completely blocked out. Patent pending, Annie with the bird. Awkward spot about 245 out. Try the patent pending. That was a great shot.